Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Aldrin Space Program Manager. In the last episode we started off with the Vostok missions and today we want to continue with it. So let me just go over to our one crew ballistic capsules and then we have to do the uncrewed orbital flight test with the Vostok. And I will use my R7 Vostok booster again. And let me just schedule this mission, assemble it, start the assembly process. And, well, unfortunately I will still just skip to outcome because, well, we don't have any animations right now, and this means it would be a little bit boring just seeing the placeholders in a Let's Play series, so I will just skip over to outcome, and in the next missions I will try to use the mission components which have already some existing animations, so it's a little bit more colorful when I do the missions, and I have really to talk something about and to watch with you while we are doing our missions. Okay, so we have our Atlas Centaur booster, we have our 7 Vostok boosters at 89%, we have our Vostok spacecraft itself at 87%, and our Zond 5, oh, it's almost ready to go. This is amazing, this is very amazing. Okay, we want to launch this mission, the uncrewed orbital flight test. But we want to skip to outcome and keep fingers crossed. Mission outcome, successful mission. Okay, prestige points earned, 300. And 1 goal achieved. Very good, very good. So we have uncrewed orbital flight test for the Vostok. Very nice, very nice. Okay, done. And yeah, we're happy in our mission control and we have achieved 1 goal, and I have also now upgraded my science building. This is very good because now I can hire some more guys, and with more guys I can even research more things. And so what I like to do? I like to do more crewed spacecraft missions, so I need human-rated rocket and crewed spacecraft. Let me see, you're very good in crewed spacecraft, you're very good in crewed spacecraft. I think we should have some guys being good at human-rated rockets, but I think we don't are very good in this place. So let me hire you. I can hire 6 guys, okay. You're pretty average. Maybe you. Now I have 5. I can hire 1 more. Crewed spacecraft EVA suits are also important later on, so let me hire you as well. Okay, we have 6 new guys. Let's hire these 6 guys. And after they've done their basic training, they're ready to go, and we can assign them to, or we can open up new missions and we can assign them to these missions. And so yeah, let me just end the season. Oh no, not end the season. I have to schedule at first 1 mission. So we want to continue with our ballistic capsules, the Vostok mission. I want to orbital flight, yes, orbital flight. And I have to add again the booster, the R7 booster, and we can have the man in orbit and the Vostok orbital flight. So we have one of our generic goals. Let's schedule this mission. Yes, I want to assemble it. This mission involves an orbital flight that extends the suborbital flight mission by replacing the spacecraft in low Earth orbit and performing a maximum of 10 revolutions. The mission comprises scientific experiments that, due to their complexity, can only be performed by humans. The spacecraft is deorbited by a remote signal, then performs a ballistic re-entry. The pilot uses an ejection seat and a parachute to land. So this is really the mission that was done by Yuri Gagarin, the first man in orbit. And yeah, so let me replay Yuri Gagarin's missions, but unfortunately we won't have any pictures of it. So yeah, this is an interesting placeholder diagram Vostok, so we can add. We have Eddie Saguchu. Eddie Saguchu is our Yuri Gagarin and Aldrin Space Program Manager. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And speaking of Yuri Gagarin, it sounds pretty interesting because I read something, maybe it was on Wikipedia or I read it on some other information site, that well, he was really ejected with out of his spacecraft and was going down on. It was a successful mission. Very nice, and we have only 1 goal achieved, but we had 2 goals. Why we have only achieved 1 goal? And what about the man in orbit goal? Why do we have not achieved the man in orbit goal? Huh, I don't understand this. But we have done the whole thing. We should have done the Vostok orbital flight, okay. And the Atlas Center. Oh, we have a bad thing. A significant setback in the RD process has occurred. The results of your RD will get penalized of 12.9% during the next 3 seasons. Oh, and we have also a good thing. Due to recent successes, the members of the Astronauts Corps have increased their morale by 15%. After mission components they were assigned, okay, we have some free scientists, that is very nice. Proceed. Okay, let me just check this once more. Vostok, and then I wanted to... Goals achieved. Oh no, orbital flight, okay. Yeah, we achieved... Somehow I think we have achieved the man in orbit goal. But... Huh, they are gone. Okay, this is strange, this is really strange. But okay, it was not listed, but we have achieved it. Okay, this is very nice. Now I wanted to... We have our lunar probe. I want to launch the lunar probe. So we have the Zone 5. Let me... Wait, let me just go over this. This program comprises spacecraft capable of performing a flight around the moon without entering into its orbit, while carrying small organisms inside in order to analyze their physiological reactions to the exposure of an environment beyond Earth's orbit. There's only one mission configuration for this program, and it has a duration of 10 days. Okay. So let me... None of your records are capable of lifting this payload. Do you want to be redirected to the Open Rocket Program screen? No. Because this thing, payload masses per launch, are 5,600 or 5,700 kilograms. No, this was the wrong button. Open Rocket Program. Okay, we have now to go. 6 kilogram, 55 kilogram, Atlas booster, Redstone booster. Okay, we need to think about some different things. I want to expand my space program so I can have manned missions. Oh, all the boosters are pretty... Okay, I want to have manned missions. And I want to go over to the... I want to fly up to the moon. And... by flying up to the moon with manned spacecraft, I need a rocket that is capable of doing it. We need a human-rated rocket which has animation, or well, at first we are staying in Earth's orbit. So, what... Oh, and this opening cost, this is pretty expensive. Wow. The Zone 5. To launch the Zone 5, I need... There aren't many rockets available that can launch the Zone 5 up to the moon. This is pretty strange, I guess. 1,200 kilograms. 4,000. 5,390. Saturn V booster. Well, the Saturn V booster can do this, but I think it's a little bit overkill. And even the Proton rocket has not enough. I guess the TLA is the translunar injection. So, wait. Lunar probes. The Zone 5. 5,680. So I need to check... I need to check again for Open Rocket Program for 6,000 kilograms. For 6,000 kilograms. 500, 820 Proton rocket. Do I have a launcher that is capable of launching this thing into the moon? Oh yes, oh, the proton rocket would be available to do this. Okay, okay. So I think we need the proton rocket to do this. This is pretty heavy. Yeah, the proton rocket can do this. Okay, let's open this program. Yes, I want to open this. And then I think I will try again to go for a Gemini landing on the moon. So I will next up go with the Gemini spacecraft, and I think will our R7 Vostok, no. Wait. R7 Vostok booster? No, Vostok and Vostok. Okay, there's the difference. There's the H and the T. Okay, I'm not sure if this booster is able to launch the Gemini thing into space. I will open up the Gemini spacecraft right away to start researching some components. So let me open this program. Oh, I don't have enough funding, so this is a shame. Okay, in this case we can only start researching our new booster because this has just a tiny payload to the moon and the R7 Vostok booster. So okay, we need to research now our proton rocket. We have only 2 guys currently available, so let's add these 2 guys to the proton rocket. And though I can't launch my probe to the moon, which is really sad, so we can only continue with our orbital flight duration level 2. This is something new. Let me add the R7 Vostok booster and assemble it now. This mission involves an extended duration orbital flight in order to analyze the effect of microgravity in the human body for no less than 24 hours and no more than 36. The spacecraft is deorbited by a remote signal, then performs a ballistic re-entry. The pilot uses an ejection seat and a parachute to land. Okay, start the assembly process and proceed. And our best candidates. And again, Eddie Sajuchu, however you want to be pronounced. And we are going pretty much down with our money because the launches are pretty expensive. So let me go to end season. Yes, I want to end the current season. Our Zone 5 makes good progress. And our proton rocket needs a lot of time to be finished. So let me just launch this mission and skip to outcome. And it was a successful mission, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Yuri Gagarin's flight because well, he was ejected and this was pretty interesting. And after he landed in a, I think it was a rural area, and he was in his orange spacesuit and he has his parachutes under his arm, and he was looking for, I don't know, was it something like a telephone or so he can call back to the mission control and call for rescue mission. And so he was walking around, and then some farmers stood around, and they were pretty scared and was pretty curious what is going on, because there was suddenly a man in an orange spacesuit with a parachute, and this was pretty strange to them. So yeah, this was also a nice anecdote, and I just wanted to share this with you. So yeah, speaking about space things and space science and space flight and what else. Okay, and we need some more money. Our scientists are ready to start researching some things. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to open up things I wanted to open up. One crew. Yes, I wanted to continue with my Vostok mission. Duration level 2. Let me just use our R7 Vostok booster. And I don't have enough money to schedule this mission. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Okay. So, I can only... No. I can skip to next mission, but I want to manage my rocket program because I need to improve my proton rocket just a bit. Do I have a better one? No, it's not better. Okay, so we're making now some progress with our proton rocket. And let me just back to Space Complex and end the season. yes, I know that there are some scientists which don't have something to do right now, but unfortunately we even don't have anything to do or to research. Okay, and the proton rocket really takes time. This is bad. I should have noticed this before I waited all the time. Okay, and we have for the R7 and the Vostok spacecraft the maximum R&D. The processes optimization program has yielded 8.3% reduction of your fixed cost for the next 3 seasons. Very nice. And I have now a lot of free scientists. Unfortunately, again, I don't have anything to research because I'm pretty low on money. Can I? Let me just check this. Project Gemini. Yes, but I don't want to open this. I want to have some information about the spacecraft itself. Okay, let me just figure it out in a different way. I have my Vostok booster. It can launch to low Earth orbit 4,700 kilograms, and the Titan II booster can launch less. So I think I can use the R7 Vostok booster to launch my Gemini spacecraft. I think I should be able to. So I don't think I need to open up a new program for this. And I will save a little bit money. This is bad. This is really bad. So I can just end the season. I know that there are scientists which can't do anything. I'm sorry for this, but we need to save some money so we can open up a new program. And there are no news. 12,000. I think now we can open up the Gemini program. Let me go over here and Project Gemini. Open program. Yes, I want to open up, and now I can't launch anything, but I can start to research something. Not manage programs, manage payload R&D. Sputnik, no. Vostok spacecraft, Zone 5. Gemini spacecraft, let me research this. The Gemini spacecraft. Okay, then we need our EVA suit. Let me research the EVA suit as well. And the Agena target vehicle. Do we like to practice docking? Well, we have 4 scientists left over, so I think it doesn't matter to just research the thing. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, I can't do something unfortunately, so I just can end the next season. Yes, I want to end the season. Okay. What? There are also only placeholder for the Gemini, but we have already done this. This was already implemented before. This is strange. But we have the EVA suits, and we have also the Atlas Agena, or the Agena target vehicle. Very good. And what else? We have opened a new program. Very nice. And oh, we are running out of time. I think this will be very close with our moon landing. Yes, I want to end the current season because we need to save some money. And 25, 25, 23, 50% for the proton rocket. Okay, we are making some progress here. No new news, but I think yes, now we are able to do the next launch with our Vostok mission. Let me just do this. We have done joint launch and orbital flight. What? Joint manned launch. Description coming soon. Oh, this is interesting. So I think this will be pretty expensive, I guess. To have 2 launches at the same time, I guess we can't afford this. Mission cost 10,000. Wow. Okay, we can't afford this right now. Yeah, let's go back to Space Complex, unfortunately, and end the season right away. Yes, I want to end the season. Okay, so I think this was an episode without many launches because of money budget problems. But now we can do the last launch of the 1 crew ballistic capsules. So let me just do the joint launch. I've prepared this. I can schedule. You need at least... Oh no! You need at least 3 astronauts in order to schedule this mission. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have checked this as well. So now we need to wait additional 4 seasons. Let me hire just 1 astronaut. Okay, I want to hire maybe... You're pretty average. Let me just... yeah, let me hire you. Hire recruits. Okay, this will take some time. This is sad. Okay. So we have some time to do some research, but this research will be completed in the next episode. So yeah, I think we are now at the end of today's episode. Unfortunately, we hadn't so many launches because of budget problems, but we opened some programs and we are making some progress. So we are still doing something, but well, maybe I did also some mismanagement with my rockets, so maybe I could have chosen better ones and not wasted so much money, and I could have recognized that I need the proton rocket for launching up to the moon with the space probe. And so on. Yeah, I think I did some mismanagement, but well, as I said, this is the very first time that I'm playing in this new version, and I'm trying to do my very best, and I try to figure out a good strategy. So I think failure is still an option in this season, in this very first attempt, and I think we will fail with our moon landing goal. I think so currently, but maybe we can pull out a miracle and do this, but if not, then we have just to restart this and try with a different tactic. So yeah, failure is always an option, so this is good, and I will just thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked this episode, and I hope you will be watching the next episode when we continue with our space program. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!